Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today, bringing you some Fallout 4 news. So quick, I thought everything was done and over with, but we got more to talk about today. Anyways, be sure to check out my previous video in the link in the description. It's basically confirming that, unfortunately, those Fallout 4 development photos were fake. It's still not really 100% sure. There's still some things up in the air, but for now, we're going to assume it's fake until further notice. Anyways, so Todd Howard was in Germany to accept the Lara of Honor Award. Basically, this is an award that is given to longtime developers, and obviously Todd Howard has basically saved the Bethesda company with his work on Morrowind and onwards. And he really flipped this company over and has made it into a very profiting and thriving, and obviously making some of the greatest open world games ever. He's a pioneer for open world games and whatnot, so he very much does deserve this honorable award. Pardon the pun. Anyways, so like I said, he was in Germany, but he was stopped for an interview, and the video interview will be in the link in the description. I will remember. And basically what happened was you'll start the video, everything will be in German, but after about 30 seconds it will go to English. There won't be subtitles, they will be talking in English. So don't worry about it when you first start watching it. I just wanted to warn you guys about that. Anyways, I'm going to analyze the specific quotes that I heard in this interview and bring them to the table, analyze them, and I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below after you're done watching this interview, and tell me what you think and if you're very excited like I am. So I have little side notes over here, so I apologize if I look off camera. Anyways, he says they've been working on something for a while. This dates back to a video I made saying that Fallout 4 was most likely in development since 2011 because after Skyrim was finished, Bethesda said that they moved a lot of their team over to their next project whilst the rest of them worked on DLC for Skyrim for the next year, but obviously they didn't dedicate a whole team to Skyrim. That would just be insane. For the DLC, I mean. So yeah, that was one thing that stuck out to me. He repeats once again, like he did in February, it's, quote, going to be a while before they talk about it because they want to surprise us and make the moment when it's announced special and something that everyone can talk about. So that's why I'm kind of thinking to myself, I can't really, I want to say we'll see something at E3 just because of all this hype building up, but at the same time, it seems like if they want everyone to be talking about it and like, wow, did you see Fallout 4 at whatever, I feel like a smaller game show that everyone pays attention to, such as the VGX, would be something worth talking about. But we're not sure yet. We can still keep our hopes up for Fallout at E3. But anyways, he also says there, quote, still tinkering. So that's one thing that kind of goes hand in hand with the playtesting we saw. We saw Bethesda announcing that they built a playtest studio right near their headquarters in Maryland. And basically, with that being said, obviously that means that they're playtesting the game still, and that they're still kind of fixing things for potentially a demo. Fingers crossed, maybe. I hope it's a demo, but if it's not, that's alright. But point being is that they're still working on things, which makes sense. And one last thing, and the most important quote, is that he says they're really excited because of the stuff they can do on the PC, Xbox One, and PS4 with their extra memory. So yes, thank God. I know it might upset a lot of people, but you have no idea how much this game would have been held back if it were a current gen game. I am so happy Bethesda made the decision, unlike companies that are wussing out, like even Ubisoft. I think Rockstar is actually making the jump to EA staying current gen. All these companies, and yes, for business reasons, it makes sense. But for these guys who want to create something special, it's going to be worth it. So this is a good thing that their next project is going to be on next-gen systems. And it really shouldn't affect a lot of you, because a lot of you have been saying in my comments that, oh, Fallout 4 is coming out for next-gen systems, I'll buy it just for that. So, you know, there you go. You got a reason to buy a system now, because there's really right now not much reason to buy one. Anyways, so those are the specific quotes that stuck out. Now, what are my thoughts on the whole E3 thing? The reason why I'm saying this is because some people are saying that Dishonored 2 will be at E3, and if Fallout's announced at E3 with Dishonored, I feel obviously that would take away from what they are working on. So basically what I'm thinking is we're going to believe that Dishonored 2 leak photo is real. That was never confirmed fake. So I'm going to believe that's real. I think Dishonored 2 will be at E3 announced for a late 2015 release, and that Fallout will be announced at the VGX for a spring 2015 release. And the reason I say that is because I feel like though Fallout 3 was announced at E3, I don't think Bethesda expected the big success of Fallout 3 right away. They knew they had something special after they released it, and how everyone was so excited about it. But at the same time, now they know they have all that hype behind it, they want everyone talking about it, and maybe announcing it at a show where it's going to be Star Wars Battlefront, Kingdom Hearts 3, these big titles that people have just been anticipating for so long. There's probably going to be Quantum Break gameplay, the Order 1866. There's a lot of things that people are constantly thinking about for E3, besides Fallout 4, that Fallout 4 would try and be just like another check mark on the list. And maybe that's why Bethesda may not be at E3. Or they will be at E3, obviously, but maybe that Fallout 4 will not be at E3. We don't know yet, but still, it's good to know this is going to be a next-gen only game. They are making a lot of progress on the game, and I'll talk about it in a future video, probably tomorrow, but I need to know what Bethesda's definition is on a while. You'll see what I mean tomorrow. Just keep an eye out on my channel. Anyways, I want to know your comments or your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Keep my discount codes in mind. Other than that, my Fallout lovers, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.